Is that wrong? Top of the morning. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. This is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz, media, marketing, management, motion talk, man. And this Saturday, we giving you a whole nother, we just elevating, man, switching it up. Well, today we're gonna cover everything. We're gonna do a little bit of everything. I got time. Like I said, I'm not. Look, I really ain't. I'm not. I don't plan on doing no Instacart today at all. Cause like I said, I'll do Insta on Monday. I just gonna chill. I'm gonna do my live stream. Maybe shoot to the gym. Um, like I said, we're blogging today. We're blogging. We're gonna put out some content. But this live stream is the weekend recap. Just want to make sure the levels is something good. Am I looking like a rapper? For those of y'all that's in here, the one that's in here right now, do I look like a rapper today? I was shooting for my rapper look. I wanted to blog this morning and look like a rapper. Do I look like a rapper? Rapping is where it's at, right? Do I look like one? Let me look. Let me see. I can look too. I'm shooting for my rapper look. How do I look? How do I look? I ain't gonna front. The setup is fire now. I can see the setup. The setup is definitely fire, right? Oh, I can't see that one, unfortunately. Hold on. Maybe if I share it over here, they'll let me pull it up. All right, now I bet y'all be able to see it. Now I'll be able to see it. Smash the like button. 4 in the building. There's 4 in the building already. Y'all look like a rapper. This is the rapper look, man. This is what y'all are into, right? So let me just go here before we get started, right? We're gonna go over here to IG. Yeah, look what Top Rank did, but Top Rank did it after off, right? I set it off first. When we get to that, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. I think I'm gonna go with my virtual background today. This one? Nah, this one. How's that? How's that? All right. So look what Top Rank posted. After the media marketing agent sparked it. There it is right here. Happy birthday, Jihad Tucker. Go figure. Shout out to Top Rank for posting that. Right? Top Rank posted that, right? Those of y'all that want to wish him a happy birthday, yes, it is his birthday, number 22. And just reflecting on the journey real quick, it's been 5 years, man. 5 years. Now, the setup and blogging and everything wasn't like this in the beginning, right? But you see how the setup, the blogging, the experience has grown. But happy birthday to Jihad Tucker, 22 years old, man. The sky is the limit. Yes, the sky is the limit for him. I just want to start off there and wish him a happy birthday. But I'm going to get to a bunch of topics. 2 seconds. Let me get some notes. Look, it's no rush today, man. See, when you grow and you actually really blossom and you're doing your thing, right? There's no rush. There's no rush. But let me go over here and get some. Yes, you heard the door close, man. We upped the facility. We upped our appearance, man. Hopefully some of y'all can do that. So what I'm gonna do is first, since I got Jihad up there, I'm gonna start off with the boxing. I'm gonna run through the boxing quick because to me, boxing right now, it is what it is, man. I do boxing, but I like to get the overall platform popping now. And boxing, the guys that sit around and do boxing, they're crabs. They're content crabs and content bums. They don't really support nothing. And I'd rather talk about stuff that's actually trending. But we'll get to some boxing right now, right? That's what I want to got my pencil so I can just check off the things once I run through them. Just showing the overall growth of actually conducting a show, right? Showing the level changing of this, right? Now, with that being said, let's go over here. We're going to start off with the boxing, right? So I'm going to go back over here. Close out of this. I'm going to go over here to Ring Magazine. You know, the Ring Magazine is owned by Turkey Al Sheikh, the Turkster. Yes, Turkey Al Sheikh. And he is making trends right now, right? We're going to blow this up right here, right? What is taking so long? There we go. Damn, I don't know why it took so long for that to blow up. There it is. Can y'all see that? Do y'all follow that? Are y'all following that? The tool that's in here? Somebody let me know. Just don't watch, right? Well, you can watch. It doesn't matter. So, Turkey Al Sheikh, you know, is a major player in the boxing world now. Rightfully so, right? He's a guy that is funding a lot of the fights. But 5 hours ago, he posted this in the Ring Magazine. Now, I haven't been on Twitter and all the other things because I don't really do that. But he posted this for a possible fight in October. Now, yes, it's only January 18th. No, 17th today. Today's the 17th, or is it the 18th? What is today? Is it the 17th or 18th? Let's look it up. I think it's the 18th. Today's the 18th. So the 18th, but he's talking about this in October. But look at the list. Garcia, Haney, 2, which is a big fight, stemming from what happened last April 20th, my birthday, in Barclays at Brooklyn. But look at the undercard that he went. Teofimo Lopez and Boots Ennis. I'll probably reach out to Bozy at some point today just to get some sort of a reaction from him off the record, on the record, right? But I didn't even do that because, like I said, I do boxing, but right now, the platform, a lot of the boxing guys that sit around all day, every day, they're exposed. They don't really support nothing boxing. So I've been mainly focusing on trending topics. Right? But I'll reach out to Bozy at some point in the day. Matter of fact, let me hit him up right now. Kill two birds with one stone. I could do that, right? That's the good thing about having multiple devices, man. Hopefully he hits me back during the show while I'm mobbing, or especially while I'm talking boxing. Hopefully he'll hit me back, man. Sending this to him right now. Right. See, look, I'm walking y'all through the actual steps of real journalism right here, right? You see what I just did? I'm going to speak on this anyway, but I just hit Bozy up behind the scenes to get a reaction or something from him, right? That's journalism right there, right? You know, a lot of you guys sit online and talk boxing all day, every day. Y'all don't even respect the real players that do it. But that's what I just did right there, right? Like I said, hopefully he'll hit me back while I'm talking boxing, because I'm not going to stay on it too long. But this is the Turkey Al Sheikh. You know, he's not playing, man. His calendar. Are you guys still talking about the PBC's calendar? Did they drop a calendar? But look at these potential fights. These two, if he gets this on a card in October, man, it's big, right? That's big. Bruce Ennis is the current IBF champion at 147. Teofimo Lopez is the current WBO champion at 145. Devin Haney, champion in recess at 140, but he's supposed to be fighting Jose Ramirez, right? Did Turkey Al Sheikh post anything about that? Let's look. And I'm just trying to get the boxing out the way. If he makes this fight happen, I'll get to that too in a second. I'll get to that too. Yeah, this is when he was going back and forth on Twitter. To me, that's for the guys that's into that. You get the ex guys. This is their alley. I'm not. These guys fight in the ring. They need to fight in the ring, right? But this is another big possible fight right here that I'll briefly go in on. Maybe a little too late, but it's still I think people are getting into it. Even though, like I said, it's seemingly late. We watched both of these guys take multiple losses. Now AJ getting stopped. Wilder was stopped. But I think people are still tuned into this fight. It still can have leverage and legs, but it's just not as what it was, right? It's not the what we just watched with Usyk and Fury for all the mall anymore. But it's still a good fight, and I would definitely support it. Probably do content on it as well, but it's just like I said, it's just not as big as it once was. But it will still do, I think, generate a buzz and be a worthy fight. But it won't have that same, that same taste, right? It won't have that same taste. But it'll still be a good fight. Hopefully Turkey makes this one happen. Turkey's out here, he's just Turkey right now. He's the Turk, right? Now I'm trying to stay with the boxing, right? I talked about this yesterday. This is just sad, man. What has happened with this guy? And look, the look on his face says it all, man. This was over close to last year, right? Fondora and Tim Tszyu fought in March. That was the first prime, right? That was the first prime card in March, right? March 30th. So this is March 30th when this guy jumped in the ring, right? And I'm painting a picture right here for y'all. I'm going to do it nice and slow. But he jumped in the ring March 30th, and I remember the anticipation from all the boxing internet weirdos was, oh, he's back. He's back, right? He cut the line. He's going to fight for Fondora, but it's not getting the fight. There was so much excitement. Fast forward now to January 18th, 2025. This guy tweets that he's coming back when he's ready, right? When he's ready, right? But a couple of weeks prior to this, when the reports was surfacing that Breadman was possibly his coach, which was not true. Breadman is quoted as the saying, he looked good. He looks ready. But then this guy tweets yesterday, he'll come back when he's ready. It's just sad where Earl Spence, the boxer, has become, right? The last time he fought was Terrence Crawford, right? July 27th, was that 2023, right? Oh, that wasn't 2024, it was 2023, right? Because he jumped in the ring 2024, saying he was going to fight this guy, but he never fought him at all in 2024. Remember, you guys were reporting, right? October, November, they was going to fight. Never happened. October, no November. Here it is, June 18th, and the fight is not happening. The reason why the fight is not happening, I tried to explain this yesterday in a live stream in the chat, but I'll explain it now that I'm here at my desk in my facility doing my thing. The fight's not happening because remember when they was talking about them fighting, right? And the reason why he was a bigger draw than Terrence Crawford. Remember, I even believe Sebastian Fondora's promoter, who is Samson. Samson is his promoter, not the PBC. PBC is the platform. Al Heyman is an advisor manager. His actual promoter is Samson. Samson was on record as to saying that Earl Spence and him will do astronomical numbers where at Jerry's World, right? But I don't think they checked with Jerry at the time. I think they was going off of what Jerry used to do for EJ. and was for EJ. But after EJ was beat down by Terrence Crawford and a lot of the other things that Jerry has done for him, remember he had the DWI and all these things. Jerry was there when he fought Ocampos in Frisco. I don't have these in my notes. I just know all this because I lived it. I was there. Jerry Jones bought the house out. He bought the house out. But I don't think he's buying the house out anymore for Earl Spence. Because, like I was trying to explain in that live stream yesterday, but I'm often overlooked, but they can't ignore or overlook the work anymore. If Jerry was on board and Earl Spence is the biggest, the PBC is not really generating money. This guy moves the butts in the seats or puts the butts in the seats. They would have threw him out there in October, in November. But yet they did not do that. They did not even do that with Gervonta Davis. He was supposed to fight in December. And these are the guys who are, well, Gervonta now is being considered the face of boxing for them over there now. Earl Spence at one time was that. But yet, they did not get their fight dates. Why? See, me now as somebody that, like I said, I'm the media marketing agent. Shout out to John Tucker. Right? I'm a young executive, man. Young OG, right? If you really sell tickets and you bringing in the butts and the seats, you're gonna fight. Because the promoters want to make money. The sponsors want to make money. Yeah, because the sponsors make money off of advertisement. Everybody's in this game to make money. And it's funny that like the YouTubers, the YouTube boxing community that makes all of this money on YouTube, they don't understand that. And I'm saying to myself, if you make all this money on YouTube, how don't you understand the money game? Because you're not really making money on YouTube. You're not making money, period, in life. Some of you guys are just scammers, frauds, weasels, and busters. Internet busters. But yes, if Earl Spence was really doing the numbers, he would have fought. He would have fought because, like I said, everybody likes to make money. I know Prime wanted to make money. I know they wanted to generate some pay-per-view buys because they didn't do it this year. And then I seen a Facebook report, but I really haven't been going hard with the boxing, that they might be done with the PBC in May or something, May, March or something. So the PBC might be looking for a streaming service platform. And to me, it's like, how is that possible when you have guys who are the faces of boxing? If that makes any sense. I don't know, man. To me, it doesn't make sense, man. But this is boxing in a nutshell. And this is some of the things that these guys sit around for hours on hours and debate about, argue about. Then you have people on Twitter, on X, it's called X now, that go hard in the paint for a lot of these same things. But to me, it just doesn't make sense. Because I'm looking at it from a business standpoint. If the guy is who he says he is, this would be the what's the name, right? Now, we're going to stick with the boxing, and I'm going to stick with the Ring Magazine. The Ring Magazine, I'm using the Ring Magazine as my source today, right? Showing that because a lot of people don't show their sources, right? So Teofimo Lopez recently, or I think maybe Ellie Setback posted it, but I'm not going to post his content. I don't post certain people's content. It's because I know who they are, right? But right here on the Ring Magazine, but I think it was in the Ellie Setback footage, which I'm not going to play. Teofimo Lopez, who took y'all, she wants to see fight Boots Ennis in October, right? Tiafimo revealed that he's in talks with a potential unified bout with Brooklyn's own Richard Hitchens. Remember, Richard Hitchens just recently beat the guy in Puerto Rico to become a champion. So this would be the IBF versus the WBO, which is a big deal. Now, I like this fight, right? I like this fight. And, shout out to Takeover Promotions and my guy Andrew and Tio and Pops and all them. I'm going with Richard Hitchison. I think Richard Hitchison can outbox Tio. And, I'm a monkey. Remember, Tio called us monkeys and the brothers. So I definitely got to go with my Haitian brother. Even though I'm not Haitian, I'm going with the Haitian. I am going with Richard Hitchison if this fight happens. But they are in talks, as you see right here from this post on the Ring magazine. Teofimo Lopez has revealed that he is currently in discussions to potentially face Richard Hitchison in the IBF WBO Super Lightweight World Title Unification. I am going with my Haitian Zoe brother. Like I said, I'm not Haitian, but I am a African American monkey, right? Remember, he called us monkeys or something. So I would definitely be going with the brother that looks like me, or looks like my mother. What color is your mother? What color is your mother? But these are big fights. And the reason why I'm talking about the Ring magazine is because Turkey, unlike Premier Boxing Champions and these others, is talking about a potential schedule and a calendar. Whereas everybody else, Top Rank included, are losing their platforms. I think Top Rank is out the ESPN business in June or July. And like I said, I've seen reports that PBC might not even be making it through the whole year with Prime. They was with them 1 year, a little over a year. If they exit out in October, if they exit out in May or March, whatever was being reported, that's less than a year and a half. That's crazy. That's what we would call nasty work. That is nasty, nasty work, man. This is boxing, though, man. Boxing is nasty work, man. Now look, I'm doing my thing with y'all, man. That's 30 minutes. I just did a boxing, almost 28 minutes. So, like I said, this is a boxing channel. I covered the boxing real quick. I want to get off of the boxing wave, but I used the Ring magazine for my source. Now I am about to take it over to a little bit of the hip hop scene now, man. Boxing, like I said, I do boxing. Once again, happy birthday to Jihad Tucker. Ring magazine was the source today. Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to make it happen for you guys, man. He's definitely trying. This potential fight card in October would be crazy. But you see, it's a lot of intangibles, right? That I didn't speak on because, like I said, I don't really want to, boxing is boxing. But if all goes well, right, with the intangibles, because I think both Garcia and Haney have touch-up fights or get the ring rust off type of fights. One is supposed to be fighting Jose Ramirez. The other is supposed to be fighting Pitbull Cruz. I've seen certain reports. So they got to make it through that hiccup, right? And Tio and Richard Hitchison, if they fight, they got to make it through that hiccup. Because remember, we seen Turkey do this before I close out on boxing, right? We seen him do this before. Remember, with Wilder and Joshua. But Wilder had got beat by Parker, and then they did not fight. But Wilder was supposed to fight Joshua. They both were they fought on I think it was the last December, right? Remember the big December card, the Riyadh card over there? But Wilder lost to Joseph Parker, and I forget who AJ knocked out. But then they were supposed to fight next, and it didn't happen because Wilder lost. And AJ went on to fight Francis Ngannou. So that's why I said we just keep our fingers crossed that there are no hiccups. But I think there will be a hiccup. If Teofimo Lopez fights Richard Henderson, I believe he's going to lose. Africa is a skilled fighter. Now, the only guy that I see potentially giving Africa trouble at 140 currently that nobody really talks about or is like a little under the radar, Gary Antoine Russell. But he might be in the mix real soon because he's alleged fighting March 1st for the title against Ryu. I think that is a winnable fight for him. Right? But that pretty much covers my boxing angle right now. I'm gonna get off of this. There's other more qualified people that talk boxing. Notice I said talk. I didn't say do. Right? Notice that. Please take note to that, man. They talk it. They don't do it, right? Because at the end of the day, when you look at the internet wave, everybody talks it. And a lot of people rock with who they like, how they talk it. This is why I tell you, YouTube boxing scene and internet boxing scene it's trash. It's nasty work because guys don't fuck with you because of how you talk it, not how you do it, right? And the guys that are classified in that, they want to say people are haters. No, the hater is you because you are a sideline sucker, right? Somebody that is in the game can never be a hater. It's the motherfucker that's not in the game, that's talking the game, that is the hater. Hopefully you caught that source. But let's get over here to 4 Extra. 4 Extra is trending, the brother. He, Baby B Brazy. I'm going to pull 4 Extra up over here. I follow 4 Extra. 4 Extra. I called this. Remember I did some 4 Extra lives last week, right? I told you, see 4 Extra linked up with this guy right here. And Adam is tall too, man. Because 4 Extra is about 6'4". This picture, Adam was just as tall as him, maybe even an inch taller. But I told you, if 4 Extra stays out of jail, right? Let's pull the picture up so y'all can see it, right? If this brother stays out of jail, right? If he stays out of jail. Now y'all get the visual, what I was just saying? If 4 Extra, the general, stays out of jail, he's all the way up. Look at the comments, right? Look who's in the comment. 20 likes. Christopher Lovejoy. Shout out to Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs called him a muffin, a big soft muffin. Christopher Lovejoy is the internet guy. He's a boxer too, but it's like, to me, I won't be surprised if the 4 Extra wave continues, he doesn't try to fight him. Because he's the clout type of guy, man. Because right now, 4 Extra has the clout. You got everybody and their mama, from gangsters, hood niggas, jail niggas, UFC niggas. Everybody wants to fight 4 Extra right now. Everybody. And I told y'all this was coming. This guy is hot right now. He's hot. And all he has to do is stay out of jail, stay on his pivot. He's going to make a lot of money. A lot of money. Because you got, like I said, you have, and we're going to pull that up. Let me go to YouTube right now and play some of that. Now, the hip hop stuff, I don't mind playing. Right? That's why I said the hip hop game, I do not mind playing that content. Because, boxing to me, right? You play certain people's content, with the boxing, it's crab in the barrel mentality. But the hip hop stuff, nah. Those guys, but certain, no, let me not say that. Certain channels, I've been flagged. I've been flagged. But majority of the channels, um, they, they don't be on that. Be Brazy, baby B Brazy. Now, the real B Brazy was murdered. The real B Brazy was murdered. I don't want a big long one. I want a short one. See, you got a lot of guys. Look, let me pull it up. There's a lot of guys that want to fight for extra right now. I told you if he stays out of jail, he's gonna run up some checks. All of these look, these are all the guys. Just a couple of them. This guy right here, he's from Louisiana. He's been doing non-stop content. He even had a potential fight set up with Celebrity Boxing wanting to pay for extra decline because of the money. Now here's Christopher Lovejoy, who I just said was in the Worcester. I guarantee you, in a couple seconds, he'll probably even attempt to want to fight for extra. There's me. That's me. We're live right now. But I want to get to the B Brazy, baby B Brazy. Speaking on him. Right here it goes right here. We'll use this one.
Top of the moving, everybody. What it is, what ain't going hard in the paint, all gas, no brakes, straight to the bank. Fuck these skanks. Nigga, get your cash. Hey, no, mama, hold up. You can buck. But let's get into this real quick and see what he talking about.
Hey, man, we back at it again, man, on the who's, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, first of all, man, like to subscribe, whatever, man, all the good shit, man. Hey, man, I already told him, motherfucker, just like this. Hey, we ain't getting on this motherfucker woofing or talking crazy about motherfuckers, man. I said that respectfully. I got niggas in my DM hitting a nigga up talking shit to me, talking about a nigga knocked me out and did this. All
right, let me stop. You see, he's locked up. Jail is a different type of place now. And apparently he has a channel, but he's incarcerated. He is incarcerated doing this content. He's incarcerated. Everybody has a cell phone in jail nowadays, though. If you notice, a lot of these guys, you're like, damn, they're in jail on Instagram. Yeah, it's weird. New day and time. But this is Baby B Brazy. Now he's alleged to have beat 4 Extra up. He beat him up, right? Now I haven't seen any content yet where 4 Extra has responded, but we'll let him finish his story.
Nigga heard was I got in with 4 Extra. And a nigga just, everybody talking about nigga, I done got my ass beat, nigga, and all type of shit. I got a female in there, a white female talking about a nigga knocking me out. Don't know what the fuck she talking about. But anyways, for the record, it was all Chris in that day room with me when I got out 4 Extra. He came to my building. This is the only thing that happened. Came to a nigga building, talking. He got a fucking mouth on him. Nigga, dead homies, nigga. He just talking, nigga, on the set. He come in there, I banged on him. Hey, you in my shit, who's you? Where you from? Nigga, he like, I'm 4 Extra, 40 Crip. I'm like, I'm Baby B Brazy, Devil Lanes. He like, 40 Crip though. I just told him, hey, we gotta get in. Dead homies, you doing too much of my shit. We gotta get in. Nigga on the hood. Walk me to the day room, nigga.
He told me he was doing too much. They gotta get down. Now that sounds about right? Doesn't that sound like the shit that 4 Extra's into? 4 Extra likes to fight. He likes to throw down. But he says he came into his building He wanted to get down. So let's see what happens once they got down, according to Baby B Brazy.
And I'm gonna pause it right there. Fo Extra know what happened in the day room. Police came, everything I love. For me and him to stop fighting, this nigga walked to the door. While the police coming to the door, his whole shit was bleeding. The police knocking on the door, hey, what y'all in there doing? He walked to the door with his whole shit bleeding, leaking, I swear to God, with his shirt off, nigga, and told the police nothing, we good. Come on, man, duh, nigga. Police like, oh man, you gotta go on the hood. If the police would have got him, one of us would have died in that day room, because all he do is talk, nigga. Even while we fight, nigga, after every round, nigga, he talking about, oh, I like you, nigga, all this shit. Yeah.
All right, so basically what he said was, in the mix of them getting down, the police came because they was in the day room. And 4 Extra went over, and basically he's trying to imply, but he's not really implying. But he's saying that by 4 Extra going over and showing the police that he was busted up, because he's saying that he busted him up, had him leaking. And he told the police, well, he didn't tell them, but he showed the police that there was something going on, but he was good. And the police took him up out of there. So he's basically implying that if 4 Extra didn't go over to the door and show the police that he was busted up, he would have still been whooping on his ass, beating him down. That's basically what he's implying. Now, I don't know if 4 Extra has responded to this yet. Hopefully he does, so that it'll give us more content.
I'm saying, nigga, so we kept hitting dead homies, nigga. But every time I catch him, nigga, on the hood, nigga, he know, like, nigga, dead homies, nigga. That's why he'll never talk about that. He talk about he done beat everybody up in the county and this, that, or everything I love. Ask what happened with Baby Brazy, Devil Lanes. And he ain't called me off no phase. Like he talking about, he telling people, oh, you gotta run phase on the dead homies, nigga. Tell you, I called him out for the fade, nigga. I got up on him. I busted him up, nigga, dead homies, nigga, and nigga lying, nigga, talking about, nigga, the little homies, nigga, got niggas tapping in on me, talking about the little homies, nigga, at the mall, talking about they on gangbang, nigga, them niggas got shit on me, shit in arcades, bro, I was in shit, nigga, who the fuck gonna say anything on bang to a fucking another grown man, like, nigga, who the fuck is a nigga on the dead homies, nigga, these niggas on these podcasts should really be having the streets food like a motherfucker. I know a nigga that's on that podcast that's on, nigga, shit like all this shit, nigga, on everything I love, and sat there and watch this homie catch 4-5 days, nigga, dead homies in his face, nigga, and this homie was screaming on everything.
All right. Now, he's, like I said, he's incarcerated, but I'm pretty sure 4 Extra is going to have to respond or, put some type of on this. But he's definitely behind the wall wherever he's at, where he's alleged to have put hands on 4 Extra and getting the best of him. And he says that 4 Extra doesn't mention his name. Well, hopefully 4 Extra, well, I'm pretty sure 4 Extra is going to definitely have to respond, being that he is now a No Jumper host and No Jumper likes content. And we got to see what happens from this. But that is Baby B Brazy out of Denver Lane Bloods saying that he got the best of 4 Extra. Like I said, he's still locked up though, but we'll see where this goes, man. Now, 4 Extra is hot in these streets, right? Here's another guy, right? He's getting called out from everybody and their mama, right? That was Baby B Brazy. Excuse me. Here's another guy calling him right here. OG Boo Mason, right? This is another guy. He says, I already knocked 4 Extra big homie's teeth out his mouth and calls him out. It's what comes with the territory, right? Now, I'm not gonna play this per se. Maybe I'll do it another time. But OG Boo Manson is running around on it. Well, the stories are on the internet now that he has knocked out 4Extra's big homie, and he will do the same to him. Now, 4Extra knew this was coming because, like I said, he's on fire. He's on fire. But the baby B Brazy has to definitely be addressed. It definitely has to be addressed. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to get addressed. Because that's just how the game is played right now, right? Especially when you're trending and you're out there, you got to. That's all content. But we'll just see where this goes, man. We'll just see where this goes. But this is what 4Extra signed up for. But like I said, as long as he stays out of jail, because I'm pretty sure now, with his celebrity status, right? There's people that'll put the money up for some sort of a celebrity boxing match. Because you see, you had the other guy calling him out. The UFC fighter wants to fight him. Everybody wants to fight him. And that's what I was explaining before I even started this segment. B Brazy, Denver Lane Blood, is in jail. Talking about fighting. That's a hood gangster nigga. The other guy, OG, what was it? OG Boo Manson, another gang nigga. I don't know what set he's from, but these are gang guys, right? So 4Extra has the whole spectrum on fire. You have active gang members wanting to squabble, shoot phase with you. You have current UFC fighters wanting to squabble and fight you. Then you have other people that want to fight you on celebrity. What's it? So it's a win-win for you. I just can't wait for you to respond to some of this so we can get more content, man. So we can get more content. Now that was 4Extra, right? Let's go back to the East Coast now. Let's go back to the East Coast. Hopefully y'all are digging the show, right? I know the people that rock with me are digging it. My sponsors and the people that, I told them I'm one of the top guys doing this. Don't let the numbers fool you. I know they're loving it right now. But look, I'm in my spot. I'm in my own lane. And I'm blogging. Like I said, it's cool when they do it. And I look like a rapper. I came in here. Look, I'm giving you guys the character, right? At the internet, or like, what was his name? The Wild Dog. Chaos used to stay, right? We want guys that have gimmicks, right? Here's the gimmick. Here's my character today. I'm the bogging, rapping, boxing, hip hop blogger, right? That's my character, right? Do I look the part today? Do I look the part? Well, let's get over here to Jim Jones. Look, I was trying to get all this in under an hour. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm at 40. You know what it was? I took too long on boxing. I should have never did 30 minutes on boxing. But that's what you learn. I'm learning. I did 30 minutes of boxing to start the show off. I should have did like 15 like I just did with 4Extra, right? But I did 30. So now I'm at 10. I have 10 minutes, but I'm going to stay on longer. Let's go back to the East Coast. Jim Jones and Cam, man, they had an eventful week. We've been covering this all week, right? Jim interview, right? This is Jim's live. I'm gonna play his live, right? But Jim is loving it. I told you they threw him an alley-oop. I said that earlier in the week, right? They threw him an alley-oop. He's running with it. He dropped the hats. Let's make America great again, or let's make Harlem great. He's doing all type of promo. He's promoting that Harlem record. He got the movie coming out. So he's seizing the moment, right? He's seizing the moment. But how long is this moment going to last? That's my thing. And this moment kind of has sparked other waves, right? Today is Saturday, so I believe that was Thursday. I want to say Thursday. Shout out to Hustle Man from the Taliban. Now, after I get done talking about this, I'm going to pull up the Taliban. So I want you to see. I associate the Taliban with the Dipset, but the Taliban was their own movement. And I think the Taliban was the street guys, respectfully, not saying in a bad sense. And if you follow rap, right, most rappers from back in the day, even Run DMC's days, they wanted to be like the street guys, right? Because the street guys were who the rappers rapped about. Taliban, Luca, shout out to Luca Brasi, was the dip, or the dip wanted to be the Taliban, you know, because they was doing the things that the dip was rapping about. Not saying that Cam and Jim and these guys wasn't, doing that, but I know, just like a lot of other people know. But Jim is hot right now. How long he stays hot, we have to wait and see. But for the other guys like 40 and Uncasa and JR Ryder, it's just a bad look. It is. Dame was right about the embarrassment. Because you guys are the leaders. Cam, Jim, you guys are the leaders. So to watch two of the leaders, go at each other. But like I said, maybe this is a staged beef. Because remember, he wanted to stage a beef years ago to get hot. Well, let's listen to what Jim had to say on his live stream.
I walked out my building and I seen bodies. I've been in Cardi D's looking like he seen Gotti. And all my niggas do the since I saw Melly.
Now, I'm not gonna play it because he's just shooting a video again, right? But if you pay attention, and we're blogging over here, man. We got to give you the good blogs, right? He's in front of the mural, the mural. Hopefully I said that right. He's in Harlem. He's recording this in front of the mural of who? Children of the Corn member. That is Bloodshed. Bloodshed, like many other Harlem guys, legends, died in a car crash. HUD 6, rest in peace to HUD 6, another guy, Andre, also died in a car crash. But Jim is doing the Harlem song in front of the HUD 6. Now, is he throwing a shot at Cam doing this? Right? I think so. Because he's showing he's in Harlem. And I believe Bloodshed was Cam's cousin. I know they were mans. Bloodshed, Big L, Mace, McGruff. Cam referenced this. These are the original Harlem Danger Zone guys. So Jim is throwing a shot at him by doing the video there. But I don't think Cam cares about that because, like I said, Cam is where? Vegas, maybe? Or maybe in the Cam is moving around. I know they filmed in Vegas, so it is what it is. They're doing it big. Whereas Jim, 25 years later, 10 years later, you're still running around the hood, which is cool, because maybe that's where you want to be at. Maybe that's, what you like. But to me, like I said, it's just, I'm like me and Hustle Man was talking about the other day, I'm about growth, man. I'm about growing. That's why I said something yesterday. I said, yeah, you guys can't trick me out my spot. Sometimes I address shit because I have to address it, just to let them know, like, I see it, I acknowledge it, I see what you're attempting to do, but you're scared to say my name. Because you know, if you say my name, they're gonna be like, no, we know who's who and who's what, right? But life is about growth, man. It's about level changing, consistency, building, right? If you're not building, or like my guy says, if you're not at the table, right? And a lot of guys aren't at the table, you're on the menu. You're on the menu. So when I see Jim still in the hood, right? Just like I said, I'm not here to say, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that the song is weak. I'm not saying that the song is weak, right? I'm just saying that the overall growth is not it. I'm just saying that the overall growth, the growth is this. It's just like it's 25 years later. It's 25 years later, right? 25 years ago, I could pull up like old vintage Dipset, and this was the look. This was the move, right? Matter of fact, let me do that, right? Let me do that, right? Not even Dipset, because I was talking about the Taliban, right? Let's close out of this. Boom, 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 boom. We're working today, y'all. We working. We working. Boom, 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 boom. Look, I got my rapper look. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we working. We working. But look, let me show you the Taliban, right? I want to pull up the Taliban, right? And shut up. I know my guy Luca. Luca's not gonna report me, right? Luca Brasi will not report this, right? Right? He's a stand-up individual, right? This is a stand-up general. Shout out to the General Luca, right? I know he's not gonna report this, right? Yeah, there goes Luca right here. Y'all see it? Luca. Now look, this was 16 years ago. Look, I'm gonna show you how to what's the name? Look, this was 16 years ago, man. There goes Luca. Yeah, I'm a rock star, right? We're gonna play a lot of this content for y'all, man. But this is why I say like some of the stuff that Jim is doing, I can't get into it, man. Cause it's like, how are you still glorifying this type of behavior, right? How do you glorify this type of behavior, right? Shout out to Gumbo in the building, right? It's all good, Gumbo. It's all good, but Jim Jones still wants to be a thug, right? And glorifying that, right? But shout out to the Taliban, right? I'm gonna let this play a little bit, man. This is the general. This is the whole. A lot of these guys got their wave.
Be bold, take the move, and just do it.
Back you, baby.
How you link with Cam? How'd you link with Cam?
How'd I link with
How you link with Cam?
Shit, me, Kimon, Cuddy Six, Mace Murder, Bloom, Herb McGruff. Shit, all of us grew up together on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue.
Right there.
We used to be in the gambling spot with my man Pop Ghost and Nappy, the old heads. And shit, we all like children of the corn. We grew up together as teenagers. We were from Harlem.
Like real talk. Trent played basketball with me. Trent and Cam is like this. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to go play.
All right, let me stop it. That was Luca. Now you see, Luca's from the BX though, but they're not gonna do him how they did how they did Jim, because not glorifying Luca as a street dude or not, but Luca's like that, right? He's like that, right? But you see how he's breaking it down, being around. Like I said, a lot of their wave and aura came from the Taliban. And that's how it usually be, right? It's usually the real neighborhood guys, the guys that eventually get on the rappers, right? They try to be like, they want to be like the guys from the neighborhood. And Luca definitely was one of the guys from the neighborhood.
To play against Manhattan Center, everybody knew everybody except me because I'm from Queens. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they still had love for him because he always used to come uptown and just fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to cut him off, but like we were from, like I was from the Bronx. We didn't want to stay in the Bronx. He was from Queens. I was from the Bronx. I used to go to Queens, the Farmers Boulevard, and go hang out with my cousins and them over there too. Like you just always wanted to go somewhere else. You didn't want to like kind of be around the same thing every single day, all day.
Man, see, look, he just broke down what I told y'all, right? He was from the Bronx, but he hung out and put in that work in Harlem, right? That's what it usually is. See, a lot of you new school internet guys never put in no work. And when you see people that actually put in work and talk about it, you can't relate because you've been this. You've been somebody that sat on the internet. You was never outside. Or when you talk about being outside, there's no actual receipts. There's nobody, because to be honest, I gotta say this, man. Because like I said, Luca's my guy, right? When you really were outside, you're gonna grow. Because the object is, that's why you hear me, I'm saying with Jim, it's like, damn, dog, it's 25 years later, you're still glorifying being in the hood, being here. It's cool. Is it cool? Like, when do you elevate? When do you transform? Right? When do you transform? Let's let the general continue.
On the block. So we've like ventured out and shit. But to answer your question, so that's how Cam and I that's how Cam and I met, younger. And then later on, I want to say about 19, 20 years old, we got back together.
Oh, you can pass me my whole
yeah. So we got back together and
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So this is Mrs. Gumbo.
What y'all niggas do?
Really? I don't do nothing.
So we got back up later on, y'all. I want to say around 90, whenever SDE was.
Okay.
Sports, Drugs, Entertainment, like 99.
Yeah.
2000 around there.
Yeah.
And he was into the music industry, of course, still rapping. And I was selling pot. But my aunt had a beauty salon on 145th Street at 8th Avenue, Showtime too. And me being a badass Bronx / Harlem nigga, what I used to do, get my packs, bag them up, and then go to auntie's shop and sit around the corner and sell my weed. So Cam and Jim used to always come through with the big 600. They had the orange V12 joint, like the color of the wall.
They had a V12?
Right?
Yeah. The V12. Remember, Cam had that shit for a while.
See what he said? This is why I said this shit is an embarrassment, right? This is why I said this shit is an embarrassment. Cam and Jim used to come through together. And shout out to Hustle Man. That's why I had Hustle Man on the platform the other day. And I was like, yo, I know. But I'm glad you are certified Taliban. So when I talk about this, people understand I'm not the internet weirdo like the rest of these guys, man. You see what he said? He was selling pot He was setting up shop at his auntie's shop, and they would come through and buy weed. But they was together. They was together. That's a fact, Gumbo. That's why I'm showing my man right here. Luca Brasi's a businessman now. He's probably one of the biggest, most successful, legalized entrepreneurs in the weed game right now. Weed game. He elevated. He switched up. Whereas these other guys, they're not switching up. But I'm going to let Luca continue.
Wow. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Now Harlem,
B12s
right,
back then
you
were
were
a big deal.
known by your car. So everybody like, oh shit. So I'm like, oh. So I see the big orange shit spin the corner. So I'm like, oh shit. So you know, we from Harlem. You know, we from Queens. We from the Bronx. I walk up to the car, y'all. It's Cam and Jim. They're like, oh shit. At the time, they used to call me K Luch. My name always had something to do with some money, by the way. So anywho, they're like, yo, that's K. So we pull up. They pull over. So I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? They're like, nah, we just smoking and shit. So I'm like, nah, y'all, I got some shit for y'all. And I gave them what I had. And shit was magic. After that, they came back and seen me the next day. Like, yo, we want that shit Luke I got. So that was the camp.
That was the genesis.
That was the reintroduction of our brotherhood.
Gotcha.
And at the time, I was just a wild motherfucker. And Cam was going through some shit with the record labels. And I had a whole bunch of gang members.
All right, let me stop it right here. See, this is what I always be trying to tell people, right? Cam had a situation. And I always tell you, it'll always be the real guys from the neighborhood that always hold guys down. But the internet, well, like I said, Luca doesn't have that problem. But a lot of times you get these guys that sit on the internet and they're internet dudes, man. They hear stories that's about certain people. Certain people always get shit done. And the reason why they get shit done is because they're respected. They can move. And this is what he's about to break down, how being that he was so respected, he was able to move a certain type of way. And Cam was able to benefit from this.
Me at the time. And I said, yo, bro, listen, right? Ain't nobody gonna play with your name because you deal with me. So I feel disrespected that they disrespected you. So I think we were on like a Puerto Rican parade or some shit like that, and they try to like add us on to somebody else's float. I said, we ain't getting on no fucking float. We're gonna go to the office tomorrow. I'm gonna show you something, Cam. And we went to the office the next day and I got him out his deal. And that's the shit that he always talk about. He tell everybody, Taliban, baby. I'm the Taliban.
So that's where the origin of that name comes.
But you hooping sloppy.
Now let me get back to my question. So we got
Taliban. Yo, shout out to Hustle Man and Luca, man. Taliban, man. I tried to tell you, man. Taliban, man. See, real brothers understand. Real bro. You see what he said? Like, the next day they went to the office and shit got straightened. Cam was out of his deal. Cam was out of his deal. Right? He was out of his deal. Hold on, give me a second. Hello? 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 My bad. Yeah, that was somebody calling. Normally I don't use that phone to do the background, but I did it this time. But see, shit got done when Luca went up there with the guys.
Because y'all.
Hold on, but wait, I just want to say something. So
What's
you
up?
always had better pot than Jimmy and Kim?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, she definitely on BT. I love this shit. She's a troublemaker. I love this shit. She's a troublemaker.
I always had better pot than everybody. I didn't have
okay.
It didn't have nothing to do with Jimmy or Cam. You see, at that time, my love, you would go places and buy your pot. You'll go to 153rd and 8th Avenue where they slip the yellow bag under the door.
Yeah.
You'll go to 125th and Lenox.
The
where they got
smoke
the yellow
spot.
bag. Or you go to 119th and 2nd.
I'm just
Mind,
joking,
Body, and
guys.
Soul.
No, we
You
having
go to
fun with it.
125th to the toilet bowl. So it just so happened that the people that they were getting their weed from, they didn't have to buy their weed. They were getting tons of that shit from Tito Poppins and Sarge and them. They were like, you know, Jamaican boys. So that's what type of weed that they were used to.
But that was Luca, y'all. That was Luca Brasi. And I talk about the fact that a lot of the wave that we seen with the dip came from him. Definitely did, man. That's why I highlighted that this week, right? I highlighted that because to see where Cam and them is at, right? There he goes right here with Lil Wayne. He had Lil Wayne in the hood. His cousin talked about that. Remember, I had him on the show this week. Hustle Man might even be in some of this footage. But I don't know. He most likely was out there. But I don't know, because this is only 32 seconds. This is only 32 seconds. So he might not be in this footage.
Yeah. And every time I come to mother, I'm coming June 15th. That's my fourth solo album. Plus, I got my own record label, Young Money Entertainment, Young Money Films, Young Money Records, man. So do I have Super Crime Coalition with Cash Money Records? You trying to holler at me?
Now, see, the reason why I'm showing you this is, right? And I'm going to highlight something Gumbo said right here. This footage is like 16 years old, maybe even older than that, right? Luca right now, like I said, he's probably one of the biggest, but Gumbo, you know him as Gumbo now. But you see, I was calling him Luca. Big Gumbo, probably one of the biggest legal bud distributors. But you see his elevation. You see his growth. Whereas Jim's shooting a Harlem video in Harlem in front of Bloodshed Memorial. Remember? And it's still supposed to be cool, right? How? Like you was doing that 25 years ago. That's what Cam said. You did this 10 years ago. This is the last time I addressed this. But this is what we're dealing with, man. And, you know, quite frankly, it is kind of embarrassing, man. It definitely is embarrassing. Because when you think about it, life should be about growth, right? Look. This is 25 years later. This is the look he's still giving us, right?
Is you heard?
Yo,
But
Brody,
in reality, I'm undefeated.
I'm ready.
What? Look.
Start saying.
Now, does it make sense why I came in here with my rapper look on today? Right? I came in with my rapper look.
Stop it. How we feeling? What we talking about?
Back up a little bit.
I don't know it's a big difference between reality and the internet. And know the internet cannot be defeated. Trust me. I seen some funny shit that I had to laugh at that was about me. That's how undefeated they
Right? I could go back 25 years and show him doing this. 25 years ago. I can go back 25 years ago and show him doing this. And you'd be like, you see, that's why I showed Luca and them to show the growth. To show the growth, the level changing, right? Whereas this was just recent. This might have been last night or a night ago. This is a night ago. Where's the growth, man? That's why I was reiterating that all week. Like, where's the growth?
the internet is, you heard?
Yo, Brody.
But in reality, I'm undefeated.
I'm ready.
Jimmy Jones. Yes, sir. Back to back. And everything that you want coming back.
Yeah, man. Alright. Now they're gonna get upset with me for saying this, right? They're about to get upset with me for saying this. This guy played himself right there. Yeah, did he just say that he was undefeated? He said he was undefeated, right? Now I'm not gonna go there because this live ain't about that. But I can go and pull up another live where this guy talking about he's undefeated, where Gangsta Lou ran him out the hood. Right? Gangsta Lou, look him up for those of y'all that don't know. Gangsta Lou was another guy from Uptown. Ran him out the hood. He had to go link with Shooter, the most solid, right? Shout out to Shooter. And because of Shooter and Gangsta Lou's relationship, Gangsta Lou got up off of Jim. Because Gangsta Lou was on Jimmy's helmet. He was on his helmet. But this guy just sat up here on that live stream and said that he was undefeated. Undefeated. Like, brother, no, you're not. Stop, man. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Because then you have people that's sitting on the internet and they're looking at you and they're looking at this shit that's going on with you and Cam, and they don't really know the history. Right? That's why I had to shout out to Luca. I wanted the people to see the history. Luca said in 1999, that was 99, sports, drugs, and entertainment was out. We're in 2025. So that's 26 years ago. Y'all was riding around together in the orange 600, the V12. But 2025, January 18th, you're doing lives in Pink, fronting on Cam, fronting on everybody, or attempting to. But I just showed a real OG, certified, say how in 99, 26, 25 years ago, you guys were riding around together. Cam said you did this 10 years ago. So where's the growth at, man? Where's the growth, man? I gotta agree with Uncasa and Dame and a lot of these other guys. This shit is an embarrassment, man. This shit is an embarrassment, man. You guys are the leaders, right? But you're not leading, and you're not setting a positive example. But hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? Hopefully you guys enjoyed my sauce today, man. Hour and 18 minutes, man. I tried to do an hour, man. I really did. But you notice the gym topic took a little bit of time. And I could still add on to it, but I'm not going to, beat a dead horse. I'll come back on and do some more in the boxing. I did 30 minutes of boxing for y'all, man. So y'all can't say that I'm not a boxing channel no more. I still do the boxing content. I just, do it my way now, man. I do it my way because it's like Gumbo said, it's so many weirdos with this boxing that it's a turnoff, man. It's a turnoff because these weirdos, they don't do nothing in boxing, and then they think that because everybody that sits on the internet, all they do is talk boxing. We all talk it, right? But some of us actually do it. And when we do it, right, and we come on and we talk it, and we can actually show it, like Gumbo said, the weirdos feel some type of way. But if you can't show it, and you're mad at somebody that shows it and talks it, you're a weirdo.
going on, Coach? What we looking like? What we looking like, Coach?
Gave the audience 7 rounds of a boxing clinic.
That's right.
8th round, we took them out.
That's right.
Easy breezy.
Big. John, over here. Over here. All right.
Yeah, see, look, that's why these guys are in their feelings and mad, right? Because look, that's the actual growth, right? That is the growth. Look, right? That's where I'm at now, right? But look where I was before, and I was still shitting on y'all, but I'm showing y'all the growth.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know, just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said in Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
Like raw fish. Oh, that's so good. One day you'll get your palate used to that raw fish. Gotcha. What's that? What else you got for me? What's your favorite place to go? Favorite place to go is the beach. I love the beach, yo. Anywhere, if there's a beach nearby, I love to go there, relax, walk along the beach, barefooted, get my feet dirty. Yeah, no doubt, stick my foot in the water. I don't go in the water, though. There's sharks and stuff in there. Nah, I don't mess with that. All right? That's good. Look at my height. I'm short. No, I can't play no basketball. Yes, you can. No. I believe you can.
Yes, growth. Growth will always expose sideline suckers, jealous online suckers, right? I went from doing interviews to having my children do interviews. That's growth. That's growth, right? Not to mention, I could still do interviews when I want to. I just choose not to. Because like I said, now I do executive moves. But if you was paying attention many years ago and you wasn't a jealous hater on the sideline, you would have caught that sauce.
Speaking of the big elephant in the room, man, you signed with Top Rank. Mm-hmm. You know, give me a little backstory as to how you even linked that up, man. You know, at 17 years old, signing with Top Rank.
Shout out Jack.
How was that for you?
Shout out Jacko Fitness. That's the only answer I can give you. He made his cause. Shout out Mike Prince. Mike Prince got me in touch with Jay. Jay liked what he saw. He got me in touch with Top Rank, and we made it happen. Mob ties. See me?
Hey, he just explains to you. No, hey, there's no other way over there. Jacko Fitness doing the damn thing. I just like to see what they was able to get you to be able to make that next move in this boxing game, because a lot of cats don't get the opportunity. But for you, it seems like you was ready and built for the opportunity, man. It's almost like 17 years old, man. You stepping up to a huge plate. It's a lot of responsibility that goes into what you're doing. Oh yeah. Big stage. Top Rank, man, come on. Wearing the jersey. Tell us about that LeBron jersey, man. Your first fight.
Shout out Jacko Fitness, because he gave me the idea, the LeBron James of the game, you know. Shout out Jacko for that one. So I just took it. The people seem to like it, so I just ran with it.
Yeah, they talking about it, man.
Yo, this is the real Mr. ESPN right here.
You know the vibes.
Jack Pack, you know
Yes.
Pick up your phone, Morgan.
Yes.
We're missing a few members, but you already know team stay strong.
Yeah.
Shout out my man Jackal.
Yes.
Big Apex in New York, my son right here.
Yes,
Jackal,
yes.
Get
Screw
into
you,
the
screw
Jack
you,
Pack.
screw you. Yo, victory. It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Bitches. You know the vibes. Yeah. Yo, we in Vegas.
You know the fucking
Vegas. Yeah. Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
Uncle Jay, cousin Mike.
You know the vibes.
Shout out ESPN, shout out.
Yo, Zaga, Slime Master.
Yo, man, shout out to Sauce Talk, man. We in books and shit now.
Oh man, what's that feeling like, man? First press conference, you walking out, the people are noticing you, saying, "Yo, he's in that book. He's in that book, man." What's that feeling like, man?
You know, it feels good, man. You know, I actually want to get it going for this fight, man. Get it out the way, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man. But yo, just describe that first press conference. You know, 2 days out. You know, you was on the main stage. You know, Q&A. What was that like, man?
It was fire, you know. It was real fire. Shout out Top Rank. Shout out Bob Barrow, man. Shout out Sauce Talk. Shout out Jay Prince, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and we here, you know, and we gonna keep going. We gonna keep being here. We gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
No cap.
That's a fact, man.
No cap. And we know we still slamming, man.
Yeah, man.
Introducing first, out of the blue corner.
Another one.
He weighed in at 129 points.
Another
With gold trim. His record, 23 victories, only 3 defeats, 1 draw, 12 of those victories coming by way of from San Jose, California.
I was playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma, seek and destroy. You know the vibes. Yeehaw!
Yeah, yeehaw! Yes, life is about growth. Shout out to everybody that's growing, glowing, and going. And also influencing the culture. Because, you know, shout out to all the real ones united worldwide. Because there's a lot of suckers out here on the sidelines, always hating on brothers that's actually growing, glowing, and going. Perfect your game, perfect your source, like I like to say, and do your thing. If not, stay on the sideline like a sour patch kid, hating on real players, elevating, growing, glowing, and going. But hey, what do I know? This is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz. Media, marketing, management, yes, management, consulting services. And hopefully y'all like my gimmicks, right? You know, I came on here like a rapper. You told me to get a gimmick. Here's my gimmick. I'm the rapping blogger, boxing, trending, topic, blogger.
Yes, this is Source Talk, Showtime Shanewz Midi. Say I got the man himself, Mr. Sugar Hill. First off, champ, thank you for your time. This man needs no introduction.
Sugar Hill on Sauce Talk.
That's right.
Yes, this is the Source Talk with Keyshawn Davis.
The Sauce Talk, okay.
First off.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the. Setting it up, coach. All right, let your heart go now. Let your heart go.
shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.